Hello guys and welcome to another video. This is going to be my first Minecraft series. I will start another one another time which will be completely done on what you say. So you can choose the seed, you can choose what I do, where I build my house, what out of, whether I go and live in the nether, everything. But this one I'm going to do, and I might ask for input on a couple of things, but overall it will be me. Before I start, I must apologise if there's a lot of noise. Where I live on the east coast of England, so there are a lot of planes going over to Europe, and we do have a lot of our RAF nearby, so it does get quite noisy. And we have a couple of dogs along the road who won't shut up, so I'll do my best and see how it goes. So here we go. I'm just going to leave it like that, and we can create our world. Now this is being filmed on the 9th of June. I'm not sure when it'll go up, but the reason it's been filmed today is because I've just finished my exams. So it's a good way to de-stress. So this is where I am. It looks alright. Got cows around. Now as you can see I have got the mini map up in the corner. This isn't that helpful in all honesty. It just shows you, the only real way it's helpful is to show you if mobs are spawning, and it will also, you can also put waypoints on. I might do that purely because I don't have a very good sense of direction. If I walk away from my house I will never ever find it again. So we're just going to chop down this tree, and then I'll make my tools. Now I'll probably do 2 days at a time. So we've done that. We'll spawn near wolves. Don't know if that's going to be good or not. So I'm just going to look around now here. This is good. We have a rather big flat space, and we have some cobblestone already down there. So I'm just going to have a quick look around. Another thing we could do is make our house in the trees. That would make it a bit more interesting for you to see how badly I do on survival. So I was going to go back over here and grab these cows. Okay, so we're just going to create a little crafting table. Now I'm going to make half of these into sticks. Now the way to quickly put everything that you've crafted into the bottom is to shift and click, which is what I tend to do, just because it's a bit quicker. Oh no, make a couple of swords as well. Now of course I haven't got any wood now, so that went well. Now if you want to go and make a treehouse somewhere, I would advise saving as much wood as you can, so probably build somewhere underground for yourself to hide. Okay, so now what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to get myself some food, because you don't know how far you're going to walk before you find something that can be used again. And one thing I haven't found, I really want to, is some sheep. So we'll have a look. Now when I do my series it will be completely done on what you guys say. Obviously where I build my first shelter will have to be my decision, because you won't know what's happening until I do. Unless it's a seed that you have been on and you think there's a really good place I should really go and try. Oh, that was scary. But I should go and place my house. I am one of these people, I know it's all just a game, but I do get absolutely petrified by the noises. So you'll all have fun there. So I'm just going to get as much food as I can around here. Save myself a job later. So I'm just going to keep going. Now this is quite a good place to start, although it is quite dark, so now the way I play this is I go around looking for sheep on my first day. We'll see if I can't, then I have to stay up, but you can use that night to mine if not. Mushrooms are helpful. you can make soup out of them. So I'm just going to collect them up as I go. And obviously I'm going to be moving further and further away from my spawn, which is another reason I put my waypoint on, because if I die I can easily find my way home. Now, some of you may not like this mod, you might think it's cheating. I mainly use it because of my poor sense of direction. I am not a big fan of mods generally. I tend to get the minimal amount. I'll only really get them if I think they're essential. So like for me, with bad coordination, this is just really helpful. So I'm playing on 1.7.5, so and that's because that's what the map works on. They haven't put a more up-to-date one out yet, so I'm just going to clear everywhere of all its food. Now, what I might go and do at some point is go back to spawn and take a chest of things. So if I do die, I'm not going to be running through the world with nothing. Now, some people get rid of feathers. I tend to keep them, because once you start mining and start getting flint, you can make arrows, which mean you can kill mobs at a distance, so you don't have to risk yourself as much. I'm still looking for these sheep. I had to go 4 days once to try and find sheep. I don't usually like going on this biome, but seeing as I'm not going to cheat or anything, I might as well keep to it. So this is the first time I've ever seen this world. I'll try and upload 1 or 2 a week of this series, so you won't get bored. Because I know some people that say they'll upload regularly, and you'll be lucky to get one every 2 weeks. So if I make it my aim to do 1 or 2 a week, it will depend, as I'm a 6th form student and I am hoping to go to university in next September. Let's go and have a look over here. Ooh, got a big cave over there. Oh, and another cave. Now I always avoid caves. Oh dear. Oh dear, those poor cows. It's not great. Now we've got coal down there, so one thing you could do is, if I just get this crafting table back out, is if I just make myself a shovel, and what you can do is you can actually make yourself a house in the rock. So you just have to find out where it's safe. I always keep checking all the way around me, because you don't want anything creeping up on you. Now, the main reason I'm going down here is because there's coal, and coal is always helpful in this game. You may think, oh yeah, I've got a couple of stacks of it, and if you're not careful it will go. Same with wood. I'm collecting plenty of wood now. I would chop this one down, but it's massive, so... And I'm one of these people, I cannot half chop down trees. I have to go for it. So what I'll also do is how to use those mushrooms to make yourself have some more food, and this is quite helpful if you live in this biome, because unless you've got wheat and that, you soon run out of food. So I'm thinking of maybe crossing that valley in the morning. So I just need to find out. Right, this coal's a couple more below me. Oh, and we have a zombie going after the cow there. So what I will do in a second, I will... Ooh, don't want to fall down there. I will give myself a better pick. So I'm just going to give myself a bit of room. Obviously I don't have a bed, so I will be hiding for my first night. So what I'm going to do, give myself a better pick. And this will just make it a bit easier for me to get down to that coal. There we go. Easy as that. Let's see how much coal we're going to get from this. And of course you can slowly build yourself a way down. There's iron over there as well, so this could be a good place to base myself for a couple of days on here. Last thing you want to do is fall off the edge, so there we go. So I think I'm going to make my base a bit further down. I'm going to build it into here. Now always leave one so you can put your door in. I'm just going to make a little house because there's not really going to be much I can do in it for now. There's not going to be a bed, so it's actually gone quiet near my house, so you'll be able to hear, I should think, a lot better. So now you have to dig a way up. Some people hate the first night just because it does take, if you don't have a bed it does get very boring. Now depending on how much I do in this night I might cut it out. Like I said, I'll be doing 2 days at a time, so the problem with if I don't cut it out is it's going to be a long video. So we're going to have to jump up there, jump up there, jump up there, and then you're out. So I could, where did I find that iron? Over there. I could go and get that. Now what I am going to do, without fail, is build a door and also a few torches because I don't want anything to spawn in here. It would be quite disastrous. So it doesn't really matter which way your door goes. I'm just going to put it this way. So now I'm going to make myself a furnace because I am going to have to cook some food. Now let's make a bit of armour so I can survive. Nope, let's make a helmet then. There we go. My skin was done by my friend, so if you want any skins doing, I'm sure he'll be more than happy to do them. To use these mushrooms, what you're going to do, you're going to create some bowls, and then in any formation, just pop them in, and you have mushroom soup. Now the problem with this is they don't stack, but as you can see they do refill your hunger bar quite well. So another thing I'm going to want to make now is a chest. So in here we can put our seeds, our saplings, our feathers for now, our empty bowls, they do stack, our dirt, probably our wood as well, our cobblestone, extra leather. Now I tend to put mine, put my chest like this, but you will obviously each have your own way of doing it. Now we also have some cooked meat, so that's always good. Now then, can I get across there? Now the best way to do this will be to get your cobblestone or your dirt, whichever you prefer, and build. Now if you shift and click like that, you can look over the edge without falling. So I'm just going to build this across just so I have somewhere to go, and I'll get my torches and just light up this side because I don't want anything to spawn while I'm walking along. So again I'm going to do the same here, and I don't know how red mushrooms grow in this environment, but so I've got my sound on so I can listen if there's anything coming for me. Now here's some gravel. It's actually quite a good lot of iron. I might go down further and explore right at the bottom, but if we look down there there's some more iron down there. So what I am going to try and do is just light it up a little bit. Look at that one now. There's lots and lots of coal in here. There's some coal just over there, but I think to go and get that might be a bit optimistic at the moment. What you can do, you can just have a little dig, see if you can find anything else that might be useful. soon as you've got nothing else to do, your first night down there's going to be very good. A, because there's a cow. I'm just going to do this, now I can make some more mushroom stew. Now I can hear a monster, so I'm just going to go back because I don't want to die. And it's a good job I went back because we have a spider just here. Now I have some armour, but I don't feel I have enough. Now, as you can see, my coal has run out, but you can use your wood. A lot of people say, oh, don't use your wood, you're going to run out. I'm in a forest. Let's just get that straight. I'm in a forest, I'm not going to run out of wood. Okay, may run out tonight, but seeing as I'm surrounded by it, I don't see that as a major issue. So as you can see, now I've got to wait because I've got a spider there. I mean, I could make myself a stone sword and try and kill it. But I hate spiders in real life, so I'm not great at fighting spiders on this game. I prefer not. So if you stay within you... Oh dear, you fell over the edge. If you stay back here, they can't get through in one wide space. So that's run out now, so I'm just going to go and grab that. Now these don't burn for very long, so I think they literally burn long enough for 1 or 2 to do, so we'll see. So we're just going to pop some food away. Now you all should take food with you, as I'm constantly being reminded by my best friend. There's some flint. So I'm just having a look, see if I can find anything useful. What I might do is I might dig my way down from inside. So the best way to do that is to build yourself a 3x3 grid like that, and just build your way down. So I'm over here. Once you get to this level, you can make it a bit more open. So I think it's just starting to get light outside actually. And we'll hopefully just have enough to do. Oh, sorry, I've got hiccups because I've just had my dinner. While I'm doing anything rather repetitive, I might talk about my day. Obviously, if that's not what you're into, then it's not what you're into. I can't force you to watch that bit. But as a sixth form student, nothing really happens, so I won't have much to talk about. So, like I said, I'm hoping to go to university. I don't really know what I want to do. I've gone with the theory. I'll just take something that I enjoy doing. So I do A-levels currently. I do biology, history and psychology and physics. But to say the least, physics isn't my best subject. I had that exam this morning and I might have got a few marks, but I wouldn't put money on it. I would say my favourite subject out of them is probably psychology, but we'll have to see what my results are like on the 14th, won't we, of April, August. I can hear something down here, so as you can see we've reached a way out, so what I'll just do is I'll just put that there and go back up to my house. So I've just got a text through from my mum, because on another fact about me, see this is how bad I am. Every Monday in summer I take our little dog to agility lessons. So that's the front. Yeah, so this is odd. Maybe I have to make my way out this way. I've been going for about 2 years now, and both me and him love it. Our little dog's called Hector, so it's an unusual name. So I'm just going to show you how to make some arrows. You just need a stick, a feather, I can never remember which way around, so just like that, and you get 4. So yeah, that's pretty helpful. If you can then make yourself a bow, doing well, and it kind of, is it outside? It was literally just getting to proper morning. So as you can see in the top right, there are still a lot of mobs outside. So I just got to wait for them to disappear. You might be able to hear in the background that the 2 dogs I was talking about, as soon as anyone drives past, walks past, bikes past, just anything past their gate, they start. Which can be fun if you're trying to revise. Oh, we have some attractive noises on here today, don't we? Yeah. Now this can get boring if you just wait, if you know it's daytime and you want to go adventuring, but there's monsters outside and you don't want to die. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to very quickly put a waypoint here. So I'm just going to call this house 1. What colour? Should we make it blue, a bluey green? That's quite a nice colour. So now that will show up wherever I am in the world, and it tells you how close you are to it. So I don't know how close spawn is, but as you can hear, things are now dying. It sounds like they're just there. That's great. Love sharing my place with a zombie. So as soon as most of them have gone, I will go for a wander. Now, just in case I do decide to move on, I'm actually going to take anything that's helpful. So there you go. Now I can easily make another chest. Let's just take them. And then take that. I'm going to leave it lit up, so I do believe that zombie is just here still. No, he can't actually get to me, so just knock him off the edge. He was getting irritating. Don't worry, if I ever meet any of you, I won't knock you over the edge if you irritate him. It's just him. Literally just that one. So as you can see, we're relatively safe to start having a wander. So let's create it so I can go and get this coal, because I've actually run out. So I'm not quite sure the best way to approach this. I think it'll be to get high up. There we go. So this pick's literally going to die. Another thing I'm going to have to do in this section is I have to build my way down to the bottom. It looks pretty safe, so I think we should go for it. I'm going to build myself another pick. The problem with living down here is, obviously if you walk out and you fall, you're going to die. I'm sorry to be so delightful and uplifting, so I'm actually going to cover that over. I don't care if anything spawns under there, I ain't planning to stay here very long. So what we've got to make, oh, I'm going to need that back out. As you can see, I do have iron, but I'm not going to use it. So what, I think we should make a couple of picks if we're going to go down there. I'm going to make 3. And you can, if you just drag along, you don't have to go through all the fluff of click, 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 click. So if we just start here with our little campaign to get down. I can hear monsters behind that wall. So I'm just going to make it a stairway. So we're going to need, no, we can't reach the bottom. I can hear an Enderman. It sounds like they're just behind this wall, so I'm not keen to get rid of too much of that. So I'm just going to make a stairway up. Sorry, Mr. Cow. Oh dear, that went well. Now one good thing to use an end wall for is your stairway. That's where they're going to come from, right below me. I don't know where he actually came from, so... Spooky. So they're behind this wall. I reckon they come out directly below me. So that's going to go well. Or not. They might come out down there. You can see a creeper along there. I think I'm actually going to move. I'm going to change where I'm living, but I'm going to keep my waypoint on, so if I get killed or lost, I can, and I think I'm near here, I can get back. So where shall we go? Both ways look equally as interesting. That's a bit dangerous. It's just to make a route. That looks just as interesting in there. Now, always scratch the sun, so when you do build your house, you're going to want glass. Okay, that's good. I do like the sound of that ground. Now you might have seen my treehouse video, and if you're living in a forest, it's a good idea actually, because you don't, otherwise you're going to spend a lot of your first couple of days flattening the ground. You've got more cows. Actually, more cows might be useful, because I want to make armour. More chickens useful. As you might say to me, you've got loads of food, it will soon go. And it will be just your luck that it will go as soon as you're somewhere you can't find any food. Collect any eggs, because you can use them to create your new farm. Now chickens are the easiest ones to move because you get seeds from just chopping. You know, I'm getting seeds now. I could move chickens if I wanted. So my inventory is getting pretty full. So I think we ought to choose somewhere to settle down. Now I'm going to look for an open kind of area, because I don't like building in this kind of place. Oh, that's a unique tree. So a lot of these have not properly... I was forming a bit better. Look over there, we've got snow. Now, shall we go over to the snow? There's a question. Just over the snow I can see a different type of forest. Let's go and have a look. See what we can find this way. Now then, I'm not getting excited. Nope, no cows again. Really, really need some sheep. So I'm just going to go on this little... Aha, there we go. There, this is where they're hiding. So as you can tell, I found the sheep that I've been looking for. And I'm afraid I don't have any I could make some shears, but I'd be wasting that precious iron. I feel bad just leaving that one alone, so... Now, if you walk around this type of area, you're likely to find a sand biome or a flat biome. Both are quite good for making houses. Both flat open spaces. Obviously you're not going to want to move too far away from the forest areas, as then you've got to walk ages to go and find more wood, unless you take wood with you. Even then you've got to wait for everything to grow. So I'm just going to carry on going. Lots of sheep here, that's annoying. I can see mountains up ahead, they're quite cool as well, you can build inside of a mountain. Sorry it keeps jumping, usually pretty good computer. We're just going to keep going through this forest. As you can tell, I'm walking. Now, okay, it's faster running, but you're going to run your hunger bar down like crazy. So if we have a look around, we're only 500 metres from where I slept last night. That's a bit crazy. We seem to have gone really far. Now up here, in my experience, you will never be short of coal. So just work your way up. Now I'm going to start running. So here we go, like I said, coal. You also usually find quite a bit of iron on the mountains. As you can see, when I wasn't running, my hunger bar stayed pretty good, and it suddenly shot down. So there's nowhere obvious really to make my house, so it'll be a case of making a little dig out here. So I'm just going to dig away. So after this night will be the end of the video, but I hope to see you guys again soon. So I'm just going to collect these up. Oh wow, look at that. Left my crafting table there. So just do that, and then you have to kind of choose what you drop here. But I can go for that straight back up. Make myself a door. Use my torches just to create a safe place to sleep. And of course, what we wanted to create last night, a bed. Okay, so I'll see you guys soon, I hope. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Like I said, I will be doing another video where you will decide everything I do on one of these worlds. So make sure you subscribe so you know when that's going to start. It won't start until I get a few subscribers, but be reassured I will start it as soon as I do. Thank you, and hope you have a nice week.